It's finally time! We can jump straight into the new content added into Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak as the free title update number 4 has just dropped. Coming in this new update are the new monsters, armor sets, and weapons for these monsters, several big quality of life changes, a couple new skills, and more. Well, we love getting more powerful gear and trying out the new skills added in with each update, so in this one, we're going to round up all of the new things in the game that you can do, or things that you can get in Title Update 4. So if you're excited to play for yourself, or you just haven't jumped back in for a little while, then this is your one-stop shop for everything that's going on in this update. If I do miss anything, tell us in the comments so we can learn together as a community, and recently on the channel, we actually went back and live streamed some Monster Hunter World from the beginning for its 5th anniversary celebration. Do you prefer the more faster and flashier paced combat with the Silkbind attacks and movement in Rise and Sunbreak, or the more slower and more methodical and impactful combat of Monster Hunter World? Or maybe something in between? Tell us what you think down below. And if you do enjoy these videos, you can click like to support us and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next Monster Hunter update from us here on the channel. Before we jump into things though, we wanted to show you guys this project that we were so excited to make. These are the Ponchis, another officially licensed Monster Hunter project that we've produced. There's a total of 4 designs to pick from: a Rathalos, Zinogre, Paolumo, and Nergigante, and the Palico on its own. They're wearing these ponchos kind of like armor from in-game. So if you do like the look of them, check the description down below for the link that will take you to the endgame website. First up is of course the new monsters, their weapons, and their armor sets. As you likely already know from our recent recap, the new returning Elder Dragon is Velkhana, while the new powered up monster is Risen Crimson Glow Valstrax. And let me tell you, this risen version of our favourite jet dragon is no joke. With hard hitting attacks, a bunch of health, and new moves including a literal bombing run that makes this Risen Crimson Glow Valstrax give even Basil a run for its money. But for now, let's start off with the returning Iceborne flagship Velkhana. It's available from Master Rank 10, and when it comes to the hunt, if you have played Iceborne before, you're likely going to know what to expect. Lots of area of effect ice moves, and plenty stabbing tail attacks, and a couple breath attacks in between. I will say that I felt like the fight was a little bit slower in comparison to my memory of Iceborne, but maybe you guys can tell me in the comments if that's true or not, because it's been a little while since I fought Velkhana in Iceborne. For the armor set, we've got the Rime Guard set, which appearance-wise is looking like the alpha armor set from Iceborne, which I do think is a bit of a shame because the beta set did look pretty cool. On the set itself though, we have a good spread of skills, including a couple of them that give good sheath synergy, such as Quick Sheath and Crit Draw. However, we also have this new skill, Frostcraft, that synergizes together with these even more. This one makes an aura of frost that builds up around you when your weapon is sheathed. The longer that you sheath the weapon, the more it will raise your attack as the gauge fills up. Once unsheathed, each attack, bowgun shot, or bow arrow will deplete the gauge, so the bonus in attack will drop off. It's worth noting that the Velkhana weapons have an additional synergy with this skill that increases their frost gauge build-up when sheathed, so they work even better with this new skill than other weapons. We actually have recently done a Who is Velkhana video on the channel, going over all of the details about her as an Elder Dragon and showing off some of her coolest moments in the Iceborne cutscenes. So if you want to brush up or learn about Velkhana, we recommend checking that one out. Next we have Risen Crimson Glow Valstrax. This one is available from Master Rank 160, and this fight is now probably one of the harder ones within Sunbreak, if I'm being honest. He hits very hard, has a good amount of health, and well, when he enraged, it takes it to a whole nother level. When doing its classic jet fly into the sky, just before coming back down to slam you, he will now drop a carpet bomb style move that is just awesome to look at, but does make the evade timing a little harder. For the armor set, we have a really cool looking variant on the previous Valstrax sets, and when it comes to the stock skills, it has a nice maximum level critical boost, latent power at level 4, and attack boost at level 6, which is very nice to have. Outside of this, the other skills, including stamina surge and stun resistance, are pretty good or comfy depending on your weapon and playstyle. But the dragon resistance is going to be good here because it will synergize with the new skill Dragon Conversion. This new skill has a very interesting effect depending on what swap scroll color you are using. So while you're in the blue swap scroll, you will have raised elemental resistances, while in the red you will lose all of your elemental resistances, and they will be converted into elemental attack. Interestingly, level 2 makes the blue swap scroll element resistance bonus increase by continually attacking, while level 3 will further boost the conversion rate of the elemental attack bonus based on your elemental resistances. Next up, I wanted to highlight the Anomaly research additions because there are some amazing changes here that you have to know about. The Anomaly research level cap is raised to 220, but Risen Elder Dragons and Chaotic Gormagala have been added in as 8-star quests, which you can get after level 200 or in investigations earlier. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe they're available in investigations after level 111. These are so good because of the new parts they drop, which give us not only a bunch of useful decorations, which we'll talk about in a sec, but also the new maximum curious crafting slots that you can have on weapons. These new weapon crafting slots also give you additional base stats to our weapons, such as base attack, status, elemental attack, and even sharpness. So this is an awesome upgrade, which not only mixes up your sets, but also gives you something new to grind and unlock that actually makes you a lot more powerful. When it comes to the new decorations though, there is a few to go through, but I wanted to highlight a couple ones specifically first. Status Trigger is now a level 3 decoration, which I absolutely love to see and is a skill that I like for all of my status mix sets, so I'm really happy for this. Dragonheart is now a level 4 decoration, which is looking like it might have some cool synergy with the new dragon conversion skill mentioned earlier due to the bonus elemental resistances that Dragonheart will give you at lower health. Perhaps the most impactful is Intrepid Heart, which is now a level 1 decoration. That's right, you heard correct, a level 1 decoration slot. This skill is definitely one to fit into your set if you have space, because it's such a comfy skill to run with. And also Embolden is a level 2 decoration now, which I can see many Lance users being very happy about. Outside of this though, we also have level 4 versions of Burst, Potential, Elemental Exploit, and Resentment. I don't think I missed any out here, but if I have, please let me know in the comments and we can learn together as a community. In addition to this, the armor upgrade cap has also been raised, so please do not forget to use those armor spheres and get more defense, because you're probably going to need it for the new Risen Crimson Glow Valstrax. When augmenting your armor, a variety of new skills have also been added into the pool of skills that can roll on your gear. We've seen some Reddit users get quite lucky and find a couple of these, but we're still rolling to find them. It's worth knowing that there are some new quests that have been added into Master Rank 6 as well, and even new prizes in the lottery. One of my favorite additions is a quality of life change, adding in the new Hunter loadouts that let you select a pre-made item loadout, equipment loadout, and layered armor loadout into a single loadout slot, making switching between different weapons, gear, items, and pre-made layered armor sets so much easier. Another thing I really like in this update is the Velkhana costume for your Palamute. To get this, you had to sign up with a Capcom ID to enter, so you would get an email that will let you get this for yourself. I'm not 100% sure about this, but we're going to put the link in the description down below, which should take you to the Steam page where you can then grab this for yourself. I think there's a cutoff point, so depending on when you're watching the video, you may or may not be able to get it through the link, but hopefully this link will work for you. The costume's actually pretty cool. Of course, it looks like Velkhana, and I absolutely love having this as my Palamute, but while you are riding and doing a dash, it will also do an ice effect around you. In addition to this, while jumping, it will also spread the wings out. So it's all these little details that I really do like about it. And it's just fun to have a miniature Velkhana join you while you're out hunting. So what are you most excited for in Title Update 4? What are you going to do first? Tell us in the comments down below. And if you found this roundup helpful, you can show support to us by clicking like down below, because it really does help. And subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. The 2 videos on screen now we think you'll really like if you did enjoy this. Of course you don't have to, but if you did enjoy this video, you're probably going to like these ones too. But make sure to tell us what you think after watching in the comments down below.